Let's look at how you can manage your preferences in Cubase. This applies to 4 and 5, of course. So you have your preference presets down the bottom, and they're the names, ones we've actually stored earlier on, and that nice drop-down menu. Now the only thing here is if you actually come back to your preferences, you actually name them. It doesn't keep the name there for the one you've actually stored, which is pretty annoying, to be honest. And that's the same in 5 as well. Hopefully Steinberg will correct that problem in the next update. Got rename, delete. Now let's dive in and see how we can actually store the preferences here. So we press on the store button, type in the preset name, FM1, okay. And you'll see it appears in the list straight away. We can rename it, we select it first, rename it, okay, change to FM2. We can delete it, press delete, store that again, so FM1, okay. Now, if we say OK, we come back to that. We've saved that setup as FM1. Notice that we can recall it from the preference menu, but it doesn't actually stay in there, even if it remains unchanged. Store mark preferences, that little tick box down there, is quite useful if you just want to store certain things. You don't want to store everything. So it allows you to recall certain parts. You just put a cross in the section you want to save. Let's call this FM1 part. And then you say OK there, and it will then recall only those ones as well. Very simple. Now, if you want to set everything back to the factory values, press the default button, and this only affects the subsection or the section or subsection you're actually in at the time. You press that, press defaults, and actually set it to the factory values. That's very simple.